deny your father and refuse to be called by your name. Or if you won't, swear you are my love, and I'll no longer be called a Capulet.
Should I talk or listen more?
Only your name is my enemy. You are yourself, not even a Montague. What's Montague? It is not a hand, nor a foot, nor an arm, nor a face, if any other part. What's or belonging to a man? If only you were another name. We could be together if I had another name. So, Romeo, if he wasn't called Romeo, he would be a perfect man. Without that title, Romeo, throw your name away. And for that name, which isn't part of you, take all of me.
I take you at your word. Just call me Love and I'll change my name to a new one. From now on, I won't be Romeo.
Who are you, hiding in the night, eavesdropping on my private thoughts?
By a name that I don't know how to tell you who I am. I hate my name. For my name is an enemy to you. If only I could take my name and erase it from paper.
I've barely heard you talk, yet I already know who you are. Aren't you a Romeo and a Montague?
I am neither of those, because you dislike them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. The play you just saw was made by us, of Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet gain many things, such as love, marriage, friendship, and trust. However, like most times, their gain ended up into tragic loss.
Like Romeo and Juliet's death, but we'll get to that later. Now here's a quick skit of Romeo and Juliet's death. I don't want to marry Paris. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll drink this potion that'll make me seem like I'm dead for exactly 48 hours. Yes! I feel funny. Juliet! Juliet, no! What could have happened? Oh. Is this poison? Juliet, I would join you in heaven. Where am I? Oh, the potion worked! Yeah, I can't wait to find Romeo! Romeo! No! Romeo! The only way for us to be together is in heaven, my love.
As portrayed by that excellent scheme of acting, we saw that Romeo and Juliet died.
Well, the reason they died was because the family feud was too much for them, and the only way for them to keep their love was for it to be a secret, which led to their deaths. Now let's see how the families reacted to their deaths. Hi, I'm a Capulet.
And I'm a Montague. Intelligence came to me that both of our children have died. I mean, what were we even fighting about in the first place? Did it really have to come to this?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You know what? Let's end this fighting.
Deal.
Hey Al, what you doing?
Oh, well, I was watching this 1997 version of Romeo and Juliet, but I'll turn it off since we're talking.
Oh, thanks. So, what about this 1997 version? Do you think anything's gained or lost between that and the 1968 version?
Well, as far as gaming goes, I think it helps us get a much better idea of what's going on, because we see it in present day. But I don't enjoy how they use the same dialogue. I feel it takes away from the modern theme. It distracts us on what we really need to be focusing on.
And what do you think we should be focusing on?
How it looks in modern times and how things have changed. Do you see any other positives or negatives?
I just kind of think the director overdid himself with all like the special effects and stuff. I think it kind of distracted us on what we ultimately need to be focusing on. Now, what should you look like better, the play or the '68 movie?
Oh, the 1968 movie, definitely. When reading the book, it's only words. You can't tell how they feel or what they want in the book. But in the movie, we can tell by the characters' body language, especially how they feel. Reading, it's just not visualizing on your own. But the movie is created entirely for visualization. It helps better understand what's going on at what point. Anything you'd like to add?
I completely agree with you. And I'd like to add to the movie, it's easy, with the movie it's just easier to sit back and enjoy, you know? I mean, and you can still understand it while you do it. There's like sound and moving and colors. While the play, it's just text, it's just black and white. It's kind of hard to enjoy.
Well put, Luke.
Thanks.
Hey, Luke, I've been reading this book, Romeo and Juliet, and I've been wondering, what's a good theme or idea to get out of all this?
The first idea that pops into my mind is that when we're growing up, we don't need to force love and relationships and all that stuff. I mean, it's better just to save that for later in our lives. I mean, right now we may feel that we need these, but really, I think it's just hormones rushing through our body.
Wow, thanks a lot. I never saw it that way. Any other of your genius ideas?
I'd be happy to share. See, most times in our life, gain and loss come one after another. You can't really have gain without loss, or vice versa. I mean, if you gain something, most times, due to that gain, some type of loss comes out of it. Or if you lose something, I mean, it doesn't always have to be a bad loss. You can gain something. I mean, it could be physical, or it could be emotional.
Okay, like in the book, The House on Mango Street. Esperanza loses the dream home she wanted, but through that, gained humility and maturity.
That's exactly right. Great connection, Alec.
Thanks, Luke!
I'm glad we got that idea, but I mean, how can we like apply it to our lives?
Easy. In our lives, for example, like when we work, we're going to have to lose a lot to earn that paycheck.
Like what?
This is our time, patience, energy, even motivation. But without losing those, you will never get the gain in the end.
So, kind of like you can't have gain without loss or loss without gain?
Yeah, like you know the saying, no pain, no gain. Just like that.
Okay, like for the pain, you're losing a lot. I mean, like you're losing energy, you're getting hurt. But I mean, in the all, it kind of helps you gain your final reward.
Exactly.
Okay.
Do you think all this gain and loss can help us find some truths in our own lives?
Well, sure. I mean, if all we do is gain, then I mean, eventually we're gonna lose compassion and generosity to others. I mean, we need to stay humble and realize what we're giving up in order to gain.
Now, does that also work for loss?
Oh yeah. I mean, if you're losing a lot, like a sport, I mean, you're gonna gain the motivation to try hard and get a win. Or like even misplacing an object. I mean, yeah, you lose the object, but most times you're gonna go out and buy another thing. You're gaining another object. I mean, it can even be losing a family member or someone close to you. I mean, you gain sorrow, respect for that person, and all the great memories that you had. I mean, they all come back to you. But I mean, no matter what, the point is, there's always going to be gain and loss in our lives.
I couldn't put it any better. If I were a teacher, I would definitely give us an A.
I couldn't agree